What's going on YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck game room. Gonna do a little trending video that seems to be going on right now. The 500 home run club. Showcase some stuff in our collection. So there's 28 members in the 500 home run club. And I'm just gonna show 29 people today. Actually, it might be more than 29, but I'm going to show 29 people that are in the 500 home run club. So without further ado, I'm going to start with number 28 on the list, Eddie Murray. A lot of snowing on this card. This is because it is a 1978 O-Pee-Chee rookie. It's part of my 78 O-Pee-Chee set. Love that I have this card. Yeah, there's some snowing. I don't care. It's sharp. It's off center. Rough cut on the side. Definitely the way O-Pee-Chee cards are designed and intended to be, especially back in the 70s and 80s. Number 27 on the list. Sorry, Eddie Murray had 504 home runs. Number 27 on the list with 507, currently an active player. Here's a Diamond Icons Topps Miguel Cabrera, numbered 25, 6 of 25. Got a couple Miggy autos in my collection. If I have autos, I might be showing them, but I'm just trying to be unique about what I'm showing. So this is a Topps for number 26, Gary Sheffield. I wanted to get him an auto. Yeah, it's a sticker auto. I'm not a big fan of sticker autos. Really shiny though. It's nice. But it's numbered to 50. I wanted to get him on the Marlins because that's where he won his World Series. So Gary Sheffield. I like Gary's signature too. He's pretty unique. And 509 home runs, number 26 on the list. I feel he should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I know he's got a bad rap with a lot of stuff. Mel Ott, number 25 on the list with 511 home runs. To me, this is a huge set. To me as a kid, the Hall of Fame heroes, I believe they were 1982 Donners, 83 Donners, excuse me. But I don't have an old vintage Mel Ott, but this is definitely one. He's got the high leg kick that I was glad to have and be able to show to you guys. Tied for 23 with 512 home runs is Eddie Matthews and Ernie Banks, but I'm going to show off this Eddie Matthews because I love that Atlanta Braves lowercase a hat with the Century Legends, Upper Deck Epic Signatures. Just a great set. I know Bill, Hall of Fame collector, he collects the gold version, I believe it is, of this, and the gold bordered. But yeah, that's just a sick set. So definitely happy, that Hall of Famer. 512 again, tied for 23rd, Ernie Banks. This is a Hillshire Farm Home Run Heroes. So these you could mail away for with a food issue. I want to say they were like 93, maybe earlier than that, 94. But yeah, Ernie Banks, auto. Glad to have that in the PC. Tied for 20 are three guys with 521. The first one I'm going to show is Ted Williams. And it's fitting that Joe DiMaggio's on here because Joe DiMaggio is on the outside looking in at number 29 on this list with 493 home runs. But this first day cover of Ted Williams auto, Joe DiMaggio auto, just a sick Hall of Fame autograph, dual auto for my PC. So I'm loving that. So Ted Williams at number 20 with 521. Also with 521, the big hurt, Frank Thomas. This is a front row limited number here. If you can see, hand numbered to 4,000. Limited. I want to say this is a 1992. Yep, 92 front row. They threw their sticker on there. I got that fairly cheap, but I just wanted to show stuff that not everybody's showing off when they're showing these people. Next up, also number 20 on the list with 521. Here's a Hostess, 1975 Hostess of Stretch Willie McCovey. I thought it'd be cool to show them in the San Diego Padres uni, and just a different style card. So glad I was able to show that off to you guys. Number 19 on the list, Double X Jimmy Fox. Do not have a Jimmy Fox vintage card, so I had to go with the baseball all-time greats. But maybe someday I'll get a Double X in the collection. One of my favorite on the list, probably many of yours, number 18 with 536 home runs, the Mickey Mantle. Here's my autograph celebration Perez Steele of the Mick. It is an auto 10. It says right there, auto 10. I know it's Beckett slab, but I don't care. This thing is just sick. Love it. Glad I have a Mick auto in my collection. Number 17 on the list, just past the Mick, with 541 home runs. Going to show off this 1997 Flair Showcase Wave of the Future. David Arias. Wait, I mean David Big Papi Ortiz. Remember, he came up and he was David Arias. Also, remember, people, he was in the Seattle Mariners farm system for a short time before he went to Minnesota. So Big Papi, I love that card. Love that card. Next up, again, showing something different. Number 16, Michael Jack Schmidt. 548 home runs. With a starting lineup talking baseball from 1988. Remember this? The machine that could talk. And it was a starting lineup game with cards. Guys, dig in your quarter boxes when you get a chance. I got this for $1 just recently. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to show that off. That's a pretty cool card for $1. Okay, number 15. Another guy I think should be in the Hall of Fame. Who knows? But Manny Ramirez, 555 home runs. 3 nickels. Love this Manny SPX signatures. Manny Ramirez, auto, on card. Congratulations. You've received a card personally autographed by Manny Ramirez. Thank you very much, Upper Deck. I was glad to add this to the PC a few years back. I know I showed it in a video a long time ago. All right, this one, I love this card, and this was number 14 on the list, 563 home runs, 1969. It's rough, but guess what? I don't care. 1969 Topps decals, Reggie Jackson rookie. I think I got this at a show a long time ago for $5, like about 5 years back, just because of the shape and everything, the condition. I love it. I love it. I would have spent $5 all day, every day, twice on Sunday. So, next on the list, not too many people are in this club. 500 home runs, 3,000 hits, but he is. 569 home runs, 13 on the list. Rafael Palmeiro. This is numbered to 299, representing the Texas Rangers. Just, he had phenomenal numbers, but you know what? He's surrounded by the dark cloud of PEDs and steroids. Oh well. Oh well. All right, moving up to number 12, Harmon Killebrew. Shout out Brent Near Mint Musings, 573 home runs. Harmon Killebrew here in the 1960 Topps PSA 5. I got this at a show probably about 6 years ago for $20, a $20 bill. Again, just an absolute steal in my opinion. Shown here with the Washington Senators. Glad to have that in the PC. Once the hottest human on the planet, number 11, Mark McGwire, 583 bombs. He and Sammy Sosa put on a show, was it back in 98? I think that's when it was, but it was just absolutely incredible. But yeah, Mark McGwire, Mad Mac. I had one of these, believe it or not, when he was a rookie in 1987. 87-ish, 86 with the Oakland Athletics. I saw him at a show. I got it autographed. I ended up selling it. Gosh, I wish I had that. You live and you learn. Number 10 on the list, cracking the 10. Frank Robinson, one of the most underrated players in the Hall of Fame on this list, in my opinion. Second year, just a vibrant 1958 tops for the Cincinnati Redlegs. Centering top to bottom, not great. Left to right, could be better. I just love this card. Just absolutely pops. That color, look at that color. Love it. I love it. Number 9 on the list, slamming Sammy Sosa. I went with a refractor. I think it's the only one I picked for this, but Sammy Sosa, gosh, there's a lot of dust. I'm sorry, guys. Sammy Sosa, numbered to 399. Right there. I forget what year this was. 2001. I want to say it's a Topps Finest. Yes, refractor. Glad to have that in the PC. Jim Thome, minor league card for the Canton Akron Indians. Double A. Jim Thome on the list. Number 8. 612 bombs. Part of the Eastern League. 1991. Made by Impel. I thought it was a cool card. This could be the coolest thing that I am going to show today. This is and I have it packaged. I'm not going to open it up. There's no other stars on it. 1989 Fleer Rack Pack with number 7 on the list. Your favorite and mine, Kenneth George Griffey Jr. with 630 bombs. I don't know where I came up with the extra 3. Hell, let's give it to him. He'd still be on the same spot on the list. But this is an unopened 89 rack pack with Griffey on top. I think I got this at a show years and years and years ago for $5. Junk wax era. Look, you get just steals in the junk wax era. I'm going to put that right there for Griff. Okay, one of my favorites on the list, number 6, 660 bombs, Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid. Say Hey Willie. 1947 to 66 exhibits. This is the portrait version. He had, I think he has like 2 or 3 versions, but it's a PSA 4. Love this card. There's nothing on the back here. Some of them have stats. I'm not an exhibits expert, but I do love them. Put that over there. Another former Mariner. Number 5 on the list. 696 dingers. A-Rod. People call him A-Royd. Do what you will, but he almost broke 700 dingers. I think I have about 4 or 5 A-Rod autos in my PC. Number 10, the Beckett 10 auto. Love this card. A young A-Rod before he was tempted by the dark side and went to Texas and New York and used steroids and dabbled. Shame on you, A-Royd. Shame on you. All right, here's one that I don't think anybody's going to show for their Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols, number 4 on the list. A little shine to it, too, actually. There is just a tiny bit. But this is he's got 703. Just an amazing capper to a stellar career. This is the Showdown Stars version. They have different versions of this. But this was the MLB Showdown, number 68, Albert Pujols, 2001 rookie. This is what the back looks like. Remember, it was a game kind of like, what are all those D&D games? Magic the Gathering and Pokemon and crap. So, Albert Pujols. I love that card. I'm so glad to have that in my PC. Number 3 on the list. And can you believe he's number 3? Highly touted. People think that he's probably the greatest baseball player of all time. I'm not going to argue that if somebody ever brings it up. That's a great conversation. This is a 1932 Sinella Babe Ruth Type 2 1.5 SGC. and you ask me, why in the heck is it a 1.5? Well, there's a big ding here, a little bit of paper loss right there, but that blends in nicely with the signage. I don't care. I have a plain Days Babe Ruth in my PC. Little ding right there too. I love this card. I love this card. Glad to have it. Hammer and Hank Aaron. Here's a 1992 front row all-time greats. PSA DNA authentic. Auto Hank Aaron. Still has that. That is from Mill Creek Sports. Shout out Mill Creek Sports. Like purchasing things from them because they are very easy to deal with and they are in my home state of Washington. All right. The Major League. I'm sorry, Hank had 755. We know Babe had 714. But the Major League leader in home runs all-time career with 762 is none other than Barry Lamar Bonds. Showing off his 1987 Classic. Didn't think people would be showing this. So, hey, I can add his autograph. I have his autograph, but I didn't want to show that off. I wanted to show something different. A very lean Barry Lamar Bonds. Very lean. Look at that. Skinny. Probably a size 32 waist right there, huh? So, Barry, you're right there. But I'm going to show you guys another card that I just recently picked up. Showed it in a video. Sadahara O. The all-time home run king. For the Yomiuri Giants, I believe. 836 bombs. Or 63. I might have the late night dyslexia. So, all right, guys. Thank you for watching my showcase. I know it's long, but I hope that you guys stayed with me. Ground chuck out under 17.5 minutes. Appreciate it.